Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another week of What's for Dinners. This week of What's for Dinners is all Crock-Pot edition. All dump and go Crock-Pot meals that are super easy and quick to throw together. Not any crazy ingredients or anything like that. We all love Crock-Pot meals. They are super quick and easy and just make life easier as a mom or a family, whatever. So I hope that you guys get some inspiration or ideas from some of these Crock-Pot meals, and let's go ahead and jump into the video. So here's what we're doing for dinner tonight. I have this twin pack of boneless pork tenderloins that I am going to throw in the crock pot. I'm doing like a lemon pepper pork loin. So I have a whole lemon here that I am going to juice and throw in there. And then I'm using some minced onion, this Goya all-purpose seasoning, some fresh black pepper, salt, garlic powder, a little bit of this Keto Chop House. I'm almost out of this. I need to order some more. These seasonings are amazing, and I always have them linked down below if you want to try them out for 10% off. And then some avocado oil, and I'm just going to let this cook low and slow all day for probably 8 to 10 hours, and I'll show you in a minute. All right, I have all the seasonings on both the tenderloins, and I just cut up the one lemon. It was a pretty good sized lemon. Cut it up into 4/4, squeeze the juice out, make sure there were no seeds in there, and then just throw them right in so they can cook and get that awesome flavor. So I am just going to start this. I have it set on low for 8 hours, and I'm just gonna put the lid on it here and let it cook away. It has been cooking for 7 hours. It smells and looks absolutely delicious. When I pull it out to cut and serve it up, I will show you what it looks like then. All right, for our side to go with the pork, I have some green beans here that you saw that I prepped and washed, and I just put a couple tablespoons of avocado oil in there, and I'm gonna start sauteing them, and then I'm gonna add some of this Kerrygold butter, some salt and pepper, and then minced onion, and a little bit of this Swerve brown sugar, but I won't add that in till almost towards the end. All right, and to go with our green beans and pork, of course, this is a staple in our house. It's super quick and easy and definitely keto friendly. So this is the roasted garlic mashed cauliflower, and I'm just gonna throw it in the microwave, and then I'll show you when I plate everything up. Here's dinner all plated up. This pork is super tender, just falling apart, and then we have the cauliflower mash and the brown sugar and green beans, and it is looking and smelling delicious, and that will be dinner. Tonight's dinner is another dump and go crock pot recipe. However, it is a little different because I am doing the carnivore challenge this week, so I can't have any vegetables or plant food or seasonings or any of that stuff. So I have 2 packs of these boneless skinless chicken thighs, which are super flavorful and amazing just by themselves. And then I also have a pack of this chicken breast I want to cook up, just so I'll have a bunch of chicken already prepped. I just think that boneless, skinless chicken breasts are normally pretty dry and not real flavorful if you can't season them. So I thought I would just throw this all together and throw in a bunch of chopped bacon. I just cut a bunch of this here bacon up, and I'm going to just put the chicken all in and the bacon on top so that it will help flavor it some, and that's what we'll be having for dinner tonight. So I'll show you once I get it all in the crock pot. Okay, so I have all the chicken breasts in there, the chicken thighs layered on top, and then I just crumbled the bacon all around, and then I am going to set it on low for 8 hours. Here's the chicken once we pulled it out of the crock pot. It's kind of already just shredding and falling apart, so it doesn't look the prettiest, but it tastes phenomenal. And like I said, I'm doing carnivore, but if you're not, you could do any veggie or cauliflower mash, regular mash on the side of this. But since we're doing carnivore this week, this is all we're eating, and it is delicious. All right, guys, for our next crock pot meal, it is going to be these chicken thighs with butternut squash. I haven't done this before, so this is kind of a test. We'll see how it goes. But I have been loving chicken thighs. They are so flavorful and super juicy and awesome. So I've been cooking them a ton. I got this big pack here of the chicken boneless, skinless chicken thighs. And then you could just cut up your own butternut squash, but they have this that I picked up at Walmart in my last grocery haul. So I'm just going to throw those in there. I've diced up an onion here, and then I'm going to use salt, pepper, Italian seasoning, some garlic powder, and some more minced onion, just because I love the flavor that these minced onions give. And I'm going to dump it all in the crock pot, put it on low for like 6 hours, and then probably serve it with some cauliflower rice or cauliflower mash or something at the end. But I'll show you that after I get everything together. All right, I have everything dumped in the crock pot. I just cut up a little bit of this Kerrygold butter and threw that on the top. And then I have it set on low for 6 hours. So I will show you when it is all ready. All right, here's the chicken thighs and butternut squash pulled out of the crock pot. I would have showed you pulling it out, but the hubby didn't know and he just plated these up. But it is smelling and looking delicious. We are just pairing it with some cauliflower mash. If you're not keto, you could just throw like some red potatoes or whatever right in the crock pot, and that would be absolutely perfect. Dump it all in there, and then dinner would be ready. But we don't do potatoes, so we're making some cauliflower mash here on the side, and that will be dinner tonight. So tonight's dinner is a easy, super easy crock pot chili. It doesn't have a ton of ingredients. I am keto, so I don't add beans to my chili, but you could very easily add that to this recipe. I already have my ground beef cooked up. I have just salt, pepper, and garlic, and a little bit of Worcestershire sauce that I made with the ground beef. And if you wanted to make this recipe easier, you could pre-cook your ground beef if you're like super prepared and just have it like in a Ziploc bag in the freezer. So whenever you want to make this, you just pull it out and dump and go. And I didn't have any pre-made, so I just had to brown mine up. So I just threw it in there, and here I just have a few different bell peppers cut up. And then I didn't have any white onion, which I normally use for this recipe. I only had a red onion, so I cut up half of that. And then I'm going to add some minced onions because I love them and I add them to everything. Salt, pepper, a little more Worcestershire sauce. This new chili seasoning that I got from Walmart. It was in my last grocery haul. I'll link that down below. And then I'll be using just a tablespoon or two of this tomato paste. Some of these diced tomatoes that are made with sea salt. And then some of this stir-in organic garlic paste that I get from Aldi's that I absolutely love. And that will be our awesome chili tonight. And I will be making it with this cornbread from this Southern Keto cookbook, which I absolutely love, and I will show you when everything's all ready. I just added a little bit of water to the can to rinse it out and add it in there. All right, and I'm just gonna put this on low and let this baby cook all day. All right, this has been cooking about 7 hours. It has about an hour left, which it's really done now, but I just added a couple tablespoons of this Swerve brown sugar. And so I just added a couple tablespoons of that, just because I want to sweeten it up just a little bit. And then I'm going to let it cook the last hour, and I'll show you when I plate it up. All right, and here's the chili out of the crock pot. and it is smelling delicious. We just topped them with sour cream, and then my husband put a little cheese on his, and we have this awesome looking cornbread from the Southern Keto Cookbook. And we are ready to eat. So tonight's dump and go crock pot recipe is super simple and easy. I have some boneless center cut pork chops here that I'm going to dump right in the crock pot with 1 onion that I have cut up, 4 tablespoons of butter, 1 bag of sauerkraut, and then for seasonings I'm going to add salt, pepper, garlic powder, and some of this Goya all-purpose seasoning. I'm just going to throw it all in the crock pot, and then it will be good to go, and I'll be making cauliflower mash on the side when it's all done tonight. I'm also going to add a little bit of this Keto Chop House from Fresh Jack's. Oh, it smells so good. And then I'm just going to add the onions in. And even if you're not a huge fan of sauerkraut, I wasn't either when I first started making this dish. My husband's mom used to make it when he was younger, so that's how I ever started making it. It's absolutely amazing though. I'm just gonna throw the butter right on top, and then I'm gonna set it on low for 8 hours. And I'll show you when it's all ready. So here's the pork chops and sauerkraut out of the crock pot. I just paired it with some green beans and some cauliflower mash that I threw in the microwave just so it'd be super quick and easy. And the pork chops are like super fork tender and amazing, and this will be dinner tonight. Super quick and easy. All right, guys, that will do it for this week of What's for Dinners. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. That definitely helps me out and lets me know to keep these videos coming. Thank you guys all so much for watching. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you'll know every time I have a new video go live. And thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you in the next one. Bye.